The puppet's bunker. A nice little cutscene to skip. Alright, everything is set. Already beat it, looks like. Watch there. Cutscene. Like I can't tell. Let's take a look at where we're going to be going. A lot of crashed material. The gear from here should be 460 item level. Round the boots. Short little black ankle high. There we go. Right. Like somebody marked the field. Saved it and loaded it. I'm actually not sure I remember this fight. M Alliance B. Alright. So we wait for everyone else to get here, and it's been pulled. So, anti-personnel laser. Target the tanks. Not be standing near anybody else. Preparing to fire beam cannon, condense energy. Right. So for this, you'll want to stand where the beams will become narrow. There's going to be a gap. Now later on, when that happens again, there are going to be spots where there's no gap, so you have to move accordingly and plan ahead. And occasionally you'll get hit. This is a roulette wheel, so it's just going to keep spinning, and you'll want to wait for it to start to slow down before you adjust your position to dodge the attack. Aerial support swoop. It's going to target a random player, then drop a persistent AoE that will repeatedly hit. I don't know if you can fall off the back. It doesn't look like you can fall off the front. So don't try either way. I did not catch what that attack was. Right, we got this again. Like over here is going to be the safe spot. Yep, you can get knocked off the back. Fusion cannon. Grade-wide damage. Pay attention for that. Can't really do anything with it. Aerial support bombardment. Okay. Gonna be the ships appearing again and... Oh, nope. This is kill the ad moment. Beat the ad down as best you can. Get back on the boss. Attack mechanic. Attack for it. Toss that Divine Veil to get a shield on everybody. Okay. Watching for attacks to see what's going on. Okay. Pay attention to where the gaps in the rings are and move into the gaps before the attack goes off. Very simple move and dodge. You've got enough time to dodge everything, as long as you're paying attention. Aerial support swoop. This is going to be the summoned adds. Massive retraction and oop. Almost got hit. Kind of had a minor freak out there. Firing order surface laser. Okay, that's going to be the persistent damage. Great. Like this is going to be the safe spot. Oh. Alliance C just took some big losses. Alright, so pay attention to the pattern and keep an eye out for other mechanics that make him come up. As soon as it explodes, move to the next location. Even if you have to move away from your assigned location, just move back, readjust as soon as the attack is over. Aerial support swoop. Going to drop them again, and we've got the roulette. Hook. And I got hit by all of it. And my party's down. Got heals going out. Heals getting rezzed. Anti-personnel laser. Right, that's going to be on me. I'm going to pop a big cooldown. Dodge accordingly. But you can see how easy it can be to wipe on this first boss. Hopefully you have the same kind of luck that our group did. 160, right? 490. Oh. Golly, that's gonna be better than some of the got equipped. Not all of it. Final dungeon is gonna have this stuff be better. Right, since I'm B, I'm gonna have to pick up the middle one. Pull everything over into the limit break area. Try to keep everybody happy. Try to keep everybody in the limit break areas. I am paralyzed. Authorization, no restrictions. That is going to be fun. Fire on the ground. Pull out of the fire. Best not to burn your people up. Welcome in, Mike. I'm in teaching mode, so I am going to be focused more on the dungeon than chat. But welcome in, my friend. Glad to see ya. Seeing how messages are 5 minutes old, I apologize for missing it when you came in. Okay. Second boss. Pay attention to everything in this fight. Because these things will basically attack different directions. They'll fly around, deal damage to everybody. So let's pay attention. We've been marked for B, meaning that we can only attack this. Our attacks against A and C are not going to work. Barrage Impact is something we gotta heal through. Incendiary Bombing is going to target one person. Should get away from everyone else, because it's going to leave fire on the ground. Got a stack mechanic immediately after. Going to adjust the boss if I can, so that people can get behind it without standing in fire. You kind of don't want to point the bosses at other people. Formation, sharp turn. Okay. So, look at them. What direction? So, the blade is going to be on the inside, so you want to be on the outside. If the blade is on the outside, then you want to be on the inside. Guided missiles, that's going to be on me. Wrong skill. I always hate hitting that when I mean to hit Sentinel. Formation, air raid. Okay, this is going to require some fancy footwork. I forget what fancy footwork it's going to be. Got these random things going off. Got to chase and make sure you avoid getting caught in the bombing run. This was a lot to take in the first time I came in here. So if you are overwhelmed your first time in here, don't worry about it. This fight is a little complex. It gets easier as you go through. Get to the closest point that you can. And then dodge these guys. They're gonna blade, 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 based upon what side they're on. Then get back to your location. So after the bombing run, they will stack in the corner, and they're going to deal damage based upon what side the blade is. They're going to shoot out every couple seconds, deal damage. Afterwards, anybody that dies, just make sure that you are someplace safe. Stack on the stack. And try to return back to middle. Alliance C looks like they're having a bit of trouble. If one alliance goes down, it's a wipe. One group goes down completely, that is. Yeah, might be a wipe. How they get along. Best bet when this happens is to get over by the tank. The tank is usually going to be in the best position to dodge all of it. That bombing strafing run goes. Heal on the healer. Not like they needed it. Right, good. Lions see like they've recovered mostly. Very good thing. Pop a cooldown. Put my Sheltron just to mitigate some of the damage. Heal out on Ninja. Precision guided missile. That going to be tank buster. Don't be stacked on the tank when that goes out because you will take damage as well and you will not be able to survive as well as a tank. Right, we're gonna have one more wing attack, I think. Yep, I expected people to die in that. When those come out, there's going to be 8 directions. You want to look for the gaps between the two. So you find the gap in one and then see how it's going to line up with the gaps in another. Let's get Kill on Soul Rain so that they can survive. Also remember that when you are rezzed, you will not take damage for a few seconds afterwards until you... Okay, it's on the outside, so we want to go in. Run to the inside. Not the outside. I was the only one that ran to the inside, it looks like. Alright, okay. When this happens, look at where the blades go. So first one we're going to dodge is going to be the left, then we go right, go left. Right, looks like we got a healer up in A. Good. That will help. Up some of the healing over here. It's one of those things where you have to pay attention to everything going on around you. And especially in fights where you've got another party that you've got to deal with, it's always nice to look out for each other. And of course, one of the NPCs is like, nicely done not dying. I think I've actually only run this place like 4 or 5 times. Oh, we're coming to the fight that I do not do well in. This'll be fun. This is gonna be fun. Yep. I don't do well in this fight. Gora, for the glory of mankind. Gorha. As long as it's another tank that's taking red, I'm okay. Okay. Activating laser turret. Okay, when the lasers go out, you want to adjust yourself based upon where the lasers are actively being aimed. And, you know, not die to a high-powered laser. Pretty sure that the tanks were supposed to stack for those. Alright, he just threw up some balls that are gonna fall. So move. Don't get hit by the falling balls. Falling pink balls. Boss is gonna jump around, then do a point blank. Well, do a ring AoE. Volt array. Grade wide damage. The first few fights I knew what I was doing. This one I'm kind of self-conscious data. Self-consciousness data, okay. This is the spot where I normally have difficulty. So you have to look at what's on the screens. And then move yourself accordingly to dodge the attack that's coming based upon what's on the screens. Maybe that's second phase of this section. First phase is dodge the orbs. Dodge a wrench, you can dodge an orb. Alright, Volt Array. Grade wide damage. And now we should get the images on the screens, right? These eliminate the remaining hostiles. Port pod. Pods are up. Pod program. Okay. Yeah. So these are going to be straight through attacks. So standing here is going to be the safest bet. They're not going to hit. Port pod. Pod program. R30. Don't know what R30 means. Everyone's standing here. Okay, R30 is going to be straight across with spherical drop bomb. Okay. You need to have at least 3 people in each spot. Okay. 3 people, that's out of 15. We need 15 out of the 24 to be standing appropriately there. Sometimes it's better to take the damage by yourself than let others take it as well. Okay, we're gonna do Sentinel. Okay, that's why I died before. I took 2 of them. So when that laser beam goes out, do not stack with the other tanks because you will share the damage. Try to run away from the rest of the raid, the side that the tank is on, but do not stack on the other tanks. The tank buster that will devastate all the tanks if it's shared. Okay, pod program again. R30, R10. This person seems to know where they're going. I did not. I will have to look up what those do, because I have no bloody idea. R30, R10. Got people coming and stacking here. Better to get hit by just one than multiple. Alright, so got the laser. Laser. Move appropriately as the lasers go out. Gonna get a heal on you too. Bolt array going out. We were going fast. Oh, this one we're not going to be able to do because we don't have enough people. And it requires, oh, 2 per. Probably do it with 2 per. Gonna pop. Oh, please, please let me. If this works, I will be so happy. While you pop your cooldowns. Could have healed her. Please, please. Come on. You can do this. Get the heal going, get the heal going. Make sure that there's not one behind me. I am going to absolutely love this if I pull this off. And that's gonna kill me. I'm not gonna be able to. Please, please, let me do this. Dang. Damn it. I tried. Oh. Oh, I tried. I should have healed the dancer. That was... Oh. That... Wow. Okay, let's do this again. Do this again. I'm kind of amped up now. We got it this time, we got it. Got one healer on the way. Looks like some left. That's okay. Summoner hold. Nope, don't want to be. In there. Alright. So, let us discuss what goes on in this fight again. Still have no idea what I'm doing in some of this. So for this part, you want to come to the very back. And then move over. You don't want to be standing next to each other when this goes out because you're going to take massive damage. So with the laser beams like that, that doesn't do much damage, so that's good. Energy bombardment. Gonna have the balls drop on us again. Dodge. Boss is gonna have a little tantrum jumping around. After it finishes jumping around, you want to move in and be close to it because it's going to be doing a ring AoE. Oh, that last run just so close. So close. That is the closest fight I've had in a long time. Alright, the swirling array is going to be shooting more of those pink balls at us. Electrified balls flying right at us. If they hit you, you're going to take damage, and I think you'll get a stack of debuff. Best to just avoid them. If you ever want to know what it's like to have 23 people cheering at you, go, 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 watch the end of the last run for this. Last attempt. Alright, so this is going to be... And... here, the R10 means it's going to be shooting straight across the narrow beam. Okay, R10 means that. Port pod. We want to look for the one that is not R30. R30, 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 R30. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's what's going on. R30 is going to be a straight across one as well. But it's going to shoot the location. It's angled farther down. Okay, I got it. So the R10 is a straight across beam. The R30 is an angled down AoE. Oh, we're gonna get hit by one. Oh, thank you. Almost got hit by one. Alright, I have figured out what I did not know about this fight, and it's going to be easier now. And it's probably going to be better for you guys. You will know what I'm talking about. Alright, falling balls again. Ink balls falling. They're gonna fall one per person, I believe. Nope. Alright. Ow. Shouldn't have been standing there. I was moving into position because I thought I was gonna get hit by one of them. I am not second highest on threat anymore. Let's get a heal on the healer. Bolt array going out. Alright, we've got pod program again. R30, R30, R10. So you want to be here. Where everybody's gathering. Okay, I see now. So the R30 you'd not want to be across from because it's going to inundate the area. R10, R30, R10. So we want to be... we should be good here. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. So very wrong. I don't know how to read that one. I know how to read what it's going to do, but I don't know how to read that one. Alright. Remember, against the back wall, when this laser comes out, and then as soon as it dissipates, move to the direction that it no longer is in. But we got everybody awake and alive at this point, whereas most people were dead, I think. Last time we reached about this. Yep, because we're here. Do we only need one person per? Oh, I see. The number of people is indicated on the mirror or on the screens. Okay. Sometimes it's nice figuring out the stuff yourself. Sometimes it's nice having people tell you what they mean. Alright, so... in this section you're going to have... beam, and then you're going to have... targeted people. I'm gonna get down here to the artillery and start beating the crap out of the artillery. Dodge appropriately. It's better to single target these guys down instead of AoE them down, just because they will go down faster and make it easier to maneuver. And now we gotta dodge more balls. As soon as the red thing disappears from the ground, can move into the lane. I find it's best to take out the middle one first. Because it gives you room to maneuver for the other two. You'll have to dodge balls. That's okay. This one, gotta defeat the barricades. Gotta destroy all the barricades in order to make it through. Got hit by that one. And then you got the crossplay. Wonderful game of dodgeball in this game. Now let's do it. And I know it can be difficult at times to see what attacks are doing what, because of all the flashing and whatnot. If you're having difficulty, you can turn down the graphics, the particle effects, and see things a little bit better. So, if you have to do that, don't worry about it. You'll still play fine. You might play a little bit better because you'll be able to see... Wow. You'll be able to see through a lot of stuff. Skip this, if I remember this fight. Oh, I remember this fight. But he says nightmare fuel time. Oh yeah. Do you like to play with dolls? Ready, we got 3 or not. Not. Best not to pull while people are in cutscenes. Especially on a final boss where clearly it's not everybody's first... Not everybody's... when clearly people are here for the first time. I am feeling very energized after this fight. That fight earlier was just... Oh. I just wish that I could have pulled it off. That would have been epic. So completely epic. But I'm good with where we're at right now. I may clip that section. That's about 4 hours, and... Alright, last boss. It is a floating ball of dolls. Grade-wide damage cannot be dealt with. This, hide under the boss, the laser beams, and directly under the boss. Mechanical dissection, going to be a beam that goes the direction that the lasers are moving. Ground AoE, and then followed by targeted AoE. Run to the corner. Run to the corner. There's only one safe location. We're on. Mechanical laceration. Grade-wide damage that you cannot dodge. That's substantial. Hide under the boss. Out from under the boss. Ground targeted AoE. Person specific target. And phase 2. Want to play with dolls? Alright, so we've entered phase 2, which is the giant 2B centrifugal slice. If that's... Okay, centrifugal slice is their grade-wide damage. That is a following AoE, so it explodes 3 times. Move accordingly when you get targeted. Preferably away from people. Prime Blade. People are running away. Okay, Prime Blade is a point-blank AoE. You do not want to get hit by it. Oh, never mind. Prime Blade, you have to look at what they're doing. That is a frontal attack. Prime Blade, it's like that, so I'm guessing that it's going to be stand underneath the boss. Okay. Prime Blade. Split up and stand in the various locations. Move to the one that has the stuff moving out from it. Do not move to the other one. Centrifugal slice. Get a... I take issue with healer casting glare when everybody's at half life. Compound pod. Okay. Not stack on the tanks. Spread out when that compound pod goes out. Gonna hit everybody with a different attack. 4 parts resolved. Don't know. Oh. It's gonna target 4 people. And do different attacks in their directions. So you just want to move in an appropriate location to avoid the attacks based upon who gets marked. So you have to pay attention to who gets marked with that one. Oh, we do not want this thing to reproduce. This. Okay, we've got... running. Alright, so after it reproduces, you want to run to one of the other ones in the corner and hide so you do not take damage. This one's mine. Got it. Meteor. Always get under the meteor. Have somebody standing at each one of the points that come out with that, because it will change the location of the meteor drop. Forced transfer. Do not know where to move in this one. That's gonna hurt. That hurt. I did not catch how that one worked. Boss is doing the blade attacks. Oh crap, I'm gonna get hit by that. No? Point blank AoE. Reproducing again. Okay, you do not want to be standing near the boss. I got hit. You want to be standing in the middle when this one happens. Pretty sure, yeah. Standing in the middle was the safe location. I'm gonna cover you while you limit break 3. And that is a level 3 limit break. Alright, we got pods, they're all facing that direction. Move away from various locations, make sure that nobody else gets hit. Stand in meteor drops. Only tank alive. What I was doing. This has kind of become a huge cluster. Right now, it's trying to stay alive, do stuff. I realized the other tanks had all died. Alright, let's get through this compound 2P, you are going to die. So close to getting you down. Just make sure not to take damage from all this stuff. Forced transfer. Well, that was a waste of a hallowed ground. So it looks like the orbs on the side are going to feed one of the other orbs, and then after that goes off, Prime Blade be going that direction, so boss is down. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it informative. If you want to see more Final Fantasy XIV videos, please like, follow, and subscribe. The usual YouTube stuff. To catch me live, check out my Twitch, link in the description. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.